Thank you for joining us today on a webinar that we have called Teaching Snowflakes with Hyperdocs. My name is Joanna Funkhauser, and I have been a physics teacher in Garland High School for 6 years. I am very proud to be an Innovation and Instruction team member, and I have the opportunity to present to you today. I am a technology fan, so I try to use it in my classroom as often as I can, and having iPads for every student has really improved the possibilities. Helping me to answer all of your questions in this chat is Mr. Tadeusz Komorowski. He is a graphic design teacher here in Garland High School. He has been with us 4 years. He is also an I3 representative. So this is Teaching Snowflakes with Hyperdocs. And you may wonder why we call it this way. Well, we believe that our students are like snowflakes. They are all different and they all have their own needs and likes. What we are going to show you today is how to teach those little snowflakes using a very interesting tool called Hyperdocs. Let's start by understanding what a Hyperdoc is and what is not. A Hyperdoc is an interactive way to deliver your content that replaces the traditional direct teaching handout and puts learning in the hands of your students. A Hyperdoc is transformative, interactive, personalized, engaging, and a tool to help facilitate student creativity and collaboration. What definitely a Hyperdoc is not is a substitution, just a digital version of a worksheet, is not standardized, is not inflexible, or just another way to disseminate information to be consumed. Hyperdocs will help you definitely to transform your teaching, empower your students. You will be designing engaging lessons, curate content, target learning goals, easily differentiation on the way. You will be able to create a digital learning experience, integrate technology, and of course, you will have a 21st century classroom. It will improve engagement, understanding, collaboration, and critical thinking. You will give a voice to your students, and they will be able to have a choice. That will become an authentic learning. You will have time to monitor student progress, provide real-time feedback, and of course, scaffold learning. They will be able to show what they know. They will have a self-reflection process embedded in the document, and you will be able to celebrate the process. A Hyperdoc also will help you to reach the International Society for Technology and Education standards, better known as the ISTE standards. You will be able to facilitate and inspire students' learning and creativity, design and develop critical digital age learning experiences, model digital age work and learning, promote and model digital citizenship, engage in professional growth and leadership, and with that, encourage and develop all those wanted skills on your students. Hyperdocs will also help you reach higher levels in the summer model. Although, remember, you don't have to live in a single section of this model. You don't have to be in substitution all the time or live in redefinition all the time. The most important is to provide a variety, so feel free to move all around the whole spectrum. The most important point that we want to emphasize today is the ocean of possibilities to reach your students and their different levels and need with the help of technology. Let me show you a few examples of a Hyperdoc. Sometimes a Hyperdoc is packed as a Google Doc. So let's see, one day you want to show your students how important it is to make the right choices in life through a video. So you embed the video on your doc. Maybe you want your students to explore on the importance of being outside in contact with the nature instead of in front of the screen. And you do it through an infographic. So every one of these words that is underlined is an extra resource. It has a link with a very important and valuable resource. Maybe later you want them to explain what they learn. Even encourage good citizenship when researching online. So each one of this will have a resource. Maybe in this document, they will be able to show their opinion, show what they know and what they think. And this document will be live. You can share this document and see everybody's opinion as they are written. How cool is that? So everything is connected. I believe this is an awesome way to get your students to be engaged on the work. Some other times your Hyperdocs could be packed as a Google slide. So another example is here. In this case, our topic is in science. We want them to learn about tornadoes. So we provide an engaged picture. Well, they will start thinking about the possibilities. How does this map make you wonder? So where do you live and how tornado threat affect your area? In the explain piece, maybe we want them to show their understanding. So we ask some questions. So they are able to see this video. If you notice, this is a form. And you require some answers. That's how you would get all the information from their heads. Everything that they know, their opinion, they will be able to study information that you want, maybe even watch a video and require some other answers with Edpuzzle. Finally, you ask them to apply what they know. And I want to show you this. I love this document. This is a show what you know bingo. Look at all those options, and they get to choose. So they can work with Google Slides or Adobe Spark, maybe Telegami, EduCreations. It is up to them completely. I would like you to see a little bit more about the Thinglink. That's one of my favorite apps. And for that purpose, I will be connecting my iPad through AirPlay into the computer. Let me show you how Thinglink works. You will be downloading this app from the self-service. Once the app is there, you will be able to add pictures with the plus sign. All the pictures that are in the camera roll are available. Maybe you would like to your students to find the picture online. Maybe you would like to use Mackinvia. Make sure you practice those good citizenship skills. So once you have your picture in, let's say we're working with this picture in the tornado. I definitely want to edit the picture. You see those targets? Well, those points are points where you can embed content. Something that they want to write about tornadoes, how they are formed, some information that is important and relevant to the class. If you tap in another place, you will be able to add more information, whether it's text or media. If you tap in the media part, you will be able to take a video, take a photo, or maybe add some videos from YouTube. I think that is pretty cool. So once you are done, you will tap on the next button on the corner. Give a really nice title. So I'm gonna say tornadoes. and then you would save. Once you save it, and this is what I like the most about Thinglink, if you tap on the picture, you will see this window. And sometimes it's scary because you would think, oh my God, where is my picture? Where did it go? Well, if you go down here in the corner, there is a little box with an arrow that means share. So tap on that little box and you will be able to share this video in Google Classroom. In the case of the student, they will be able to post this video and submit it as an assignment. And then you would be able to share with everybody so they could see what work has been done. Okay, so this is something that is pretty cool about Thinglink. And let me disconnect from the mirroring. So here's another way that you can see a Hyperdoc. Hyperdocs can also be in Google Maps or in Google Sites. The possibilities to create Hyperdocs are endless. However, the purpose behind using Hyperdocs is to make learning more engaging, interactive, and inspiring. Now, everything is so good, but here's the question: how do we create a Hyperdoc? Well, here's the answer to your question. There are 5 steps to Hyperdoc. The first one will be determine the objectives, select the learning cycle, select the packaging, build a workflow, and design your Hyperdoc finally. So when you determine your objectives, you have to take into account all the different parameters of your class. What is the grade? What is the content? What is the length of the lesson? Do you want to use it for just one single day, or maybe a full week, or maybe a full unit? What specific objectives and desired objectives you have? Once you have that clear, you can select the learning cycle. So the learning cycle is what specific steps will your students follow. You can select an explore, explain, apply model, a workshop model, maybe a 5 E's where you see the engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Or you can reach even farther into the Hyperdocs model, which includes the first 3, and then you have an apply, share, reflect, and extend. How much do you want to extend? The next step to think is about the packaging. What is the app that you will use to pack your lesson? Should you use slides or forms, docs, maybe even maps or Google Sites? The next step is to think about the workflow. How am I going to deliver the content? How will I collect the flow? Or the work, better said. How can I give feedback? Now you're ready to design your Hyperdoc. Consider how you can make your content more engaging. And yes, I know what you're thinking. This is so wonderful. If I just had the time to do all that work. Well, let me take you to a resource learning tour. And by the way, you will find all of these links in the description section below this video in YouTube. The first resource that I would like to show you is a YouTube channel. It may be worth it to show you where the links would be in my video. So whenever you find a video that you like, on the bottom you have this information. That information is where you will find the links of all these resources. If you want to know anything else about Hyperdocs, if you want to have more knowledge about it, follow all these links. They will take you to Hyperdocs, different videos that will help you get a little bit more understanding of the Hyperdocs. The website for Hyperdocs is definitely a place that you do not want to miss. The Hyperdocs website has so many resources. It's just incredible the amount of information that you can see. Go to resources straight. Go down to templates, and if you click there, you will be able to find different templates to start working. So you will not start from zero. There is a basic Hyperdoc lesson template with all the Hyperdoc model, all the different steps. The explore, explain, apply. You will have a template for the 5 E's and the workshop model. So many different options with some examples to help you start. Make sure that you go to File and you copy these documents so you can change them to fit your own needs. The final place that I would like to show you is ck12.org. This is an awesome website, very friendly and very easy to use. Up here, you can select to switch to the student version or just stay in the teacher version. You can join very easily using your Google credentials. So if you join with your Google credentials and you go to groups, you may create some groups, and for your students to join those groups, they go to the student version. And once they join with Google, with their Google credentials, you can give them their code, the class code. And that code will take them straight to the classroom where you will have all your assignments ready. I love this place. In the teacher version, you will find also a library where you can save all everything that you have planned, but also you will see something that is called the resources. Let me go back into the website so I can find that place. Okay, so I'm gonna join, probably that's why I can't see it. So I'm gonna join, and on my side, in Browse, I will have all these different subjects. This is amazing, how many different resources you will find here. There is something for math in different classes. You will find science, physics, chemistry, biology. You'll find English. So this is a really cool place. You can put the link into Google Classroom if you use Google Classroom and get all your students on board pretty easily. So this is what we have. By the way, CK12 is an adaptive resource. It will change with your student, whatever they need. So with this, we are basically done. Let me just give some credit, some really good help that I have. I use some slides from How to Hyperdoc by Nicole Bursley, and the inspiration and many resources from the creators of the Hyperdocs, Lisa Hetfield, Kelly Hilton, and Sarah Landis. And also I would like to thank Craig Clement for some wonderful ideas for this presentation. If you have any questions, please use the chat. Mr. Komorowski will be waiting for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to complete the form that will give you your credit to see for this video and for this webinar. And we'll see you next time. Please don't forget to follow us on Twitter at FunkHouseRjoe and TR Komorowski. Thank you and see you soon.